for New Year. Let's check on our live stream here before we head out. We're gonna walk around downtown Saigon. As soon as we step away from the hotel, it seems like the internet had a problem. So, gonna turn off the Wi-Fi and go on our data plans. Let's see if I can. All right, in that. Perfect. Testing sound quality. Doesn't seem that clear, to be honest. So let's move this over. How about now? Is the sound quality a little better? How about now? Is the sound quality a little better? Yeah, definitely better here. Okay, guys, perfect. So we're in Ho Chi Minh City. I've been live streaming. We haven't put up as many videos. But always gotta look back to make sure we don't forget anything at the table, you know? So this is Ho Chi Minh City, District 1. And it's the busiest area right now in all of Vietnam. Still, people are sleeping on the bench on New Year's Day. The sun is extremely hot, so hopefully in an hour or so, we're gonna get better temperature out here. There's a banh mi shop. Got a ton of customers here. Pretty packed. Very beautiful street. But we walk around, we're gonna waste a lot of time. So today we're gonna go straight forward and go all the way to the Riverside. Because Saigon is pretty crowded, there's lots of things to see along the way, and typically we'll spend a lot of time doing that and not really get too far. So today let's try to see what the river has and maybe some nice decoration down there, people hanging out. Oh, look how Vietnam used to look. It used to be a lot fatter horizontally, see? So we must have lost some land over here maybe, based on that map. There's Tintin. So Tintin is what is that a European character, like a French comic character? So this is all the propaganda poster. A lot of red here being used. We saw the lion dance yesterday. It's pretty awesome. There's usually a lot of free lion dance around the city during Tet. People performing. Linen seems to be the new thing. Everybody's rocking it. See, I got the linen on as well. And the yellow t-shirt for good luck. But yeah, it's breathable, looks nice, fancy. But especially for hot weather, it's very nice. That's why a lot of European countries, like in Italy, as well as now in Vietnam, when it's very hot, it's nice to wear linen and the fedora hat. I think we should get ourselves some new shoes as well. Should I wear a hat? Should I get a brown fedora hat to fit? All right, the sun is down a little bit now, so it's perfectly beautiful. And I practice to breathe very shallow in Saigon simply because the air quality is so poor here. Ladies hanging out behind the Vietnam sign. But now the air quality is so much better that we can actually breathe fully. Why don't we walk through the park, get some nice fresh air in here. So typically the AQI will run above 100, maybe even 150, especially around this time where the traffic and people are going about doing their things. And it would drop to like 60, 70 late at night, like after 10 p.m. But right now it's at 52 in the middle of the afternoon. So that's like record low AQI in Saigon. One of the lowest days I've seen since I got here. Oh, these are beautiful flowers, eh? For like wildflower at a park. It's very nice. I think it's called Bông Thiên Lý, if I'm not wrong. Very petite, cute flowers. But too bad it's like a lot of leaves and not that many flowers. We got these huge trees here. So it's nice to sit under the shade in the afternoon because these huge trunks, they release a lot of oxygen. And there's an exercise machine that most people don't use because there's another park that has more exercise machines on the other side. So most people go there. $23.9 kids playground. Vietnam prioritizes kids quite a bit. Whenever you go out, you see there's a lot of playground and things for the kids to play. Theme parks and even in the malls, shopping center, they always have like a big area for kids. I see this guy around a lot. Wonder what he's up to. He always sits on the exact same bench. Looks like maybe American, could be European. But yeah, the umbrella is useful because the sun here is way too hot with the what do you call that? UV. So there are some people that sits under the tree on the grass, but she's smoking though. What's the point of having fresh air when you're breathing in all that smoke? But typically Vietnamese people don't sit under the grass, so I think she's a tourist. I like to sit in the grass. It's a good way to do some grounding, feel the earth, and get in some fresh air. But Vietnamese people, they just sit on the bench. If anything, they pee in the grass. Or sometimes they have like a milkshake or whatever, leftover ice from their drink, they just toss it right onto the grass. It's not very good because next day somebody could be sitting there, you know? And I think maybe that's why the locals don't even sit there. It's because people throw random stuff on it. Yeah, this park's very nice. They have a lot of peace lily. A very beautiful plant, and they have abundance of it here. Makes the air like really nice and fresh. Trying to get a shot of like Texaco. This is the iconic building of Saigon, right there. Not sure we can go up there today, but there's quite a nice view. So we're gonna forge through. We're gonna walk right through this little area here. There's really nothing to see around this area. It's mostly hotels and restaurants, more fancy stuff on this side. So we're at the Ben Thanh MRT. This is the last station in the MRT line that was just built less than a year ago by Japanese engineers. So it took them a long time, like I mean very long time, but finally they completed it. But the thing is, On this side of the MRT station, as you can see, this little dome right here, like the local area. I want to call it the poor area, but it's actually not poor. They have a lot of money too. But on that side, it's more local, not as many tourists. So everything in terms of pricing, a little better when you go out, cafes and restaurants. But on the other side, the MRT, on this side over here, lots of fancy places. Real estate is like sky high, record breaking basically. The most expensive in all of Saigon and arguably in all of Vietnam is right over here, behind the chợ Bến Thanh Market. But over here, it's not cheap either. Not to say that, you know, it's affordable or anything like that. It's just a little bit lower than this side. So one road separate two areas, and real estate can vary a lot by just being on the north side. So this is north. Even though there's a lot of banks and financial center right here on the south side, and also it's near the river. But I guess people don't want to be near the river because people doing degenerate stuff. And it's near District 4, which is the old gangster neighborhood. Surprised she's not covered up, like wearing a skirt to ride a bike. Because Vietnamese people are very afraid of the sun. They don't want to get sunburned or nothing. So when they go out, they always cover up the legs everywhere, basically, from head to toe to avoid getting a sunburn or a tan. Wow, this is the emptiest that I've ever seen this whole area since that started. There's some vendors selling street food, but typically there will be hundreds of people here taking photos of New Year. But today is the emptiest we've ever seen it. So this is Bến Thanh Market. These flowers here, I bet are fake. I think so. Yep, they're fake flowers. Plastic. But it's very beautiful nonetheless, and very nice to take a photo. But I guess today, first of all, very windy, and people are spending time for Tết with their families. And so hai em cần anh chụp hình giùm không? Em chụp cho anh một tấm bằng cái máy của anh được không? Hai em là người Sài Gòn luôn. Anh đi du lịch đến. Em chụp cho anh một tấm bằng cái điện thoại này. Xin miễn có cái này là được rồi ha. Có cái Bến Thành là được rồi. Với lại đừng có lấy cái chân, lấy ok. Chắc cũng được. Lấy cái này ra. Ok. Alright guys, we're getting a picture taken. Ok. Rồi. Chắc đẹp rồi. Ok. Ngầu. Cảm ơn nhiều nha. Alright guys, so we got a picture of Bến Thanh by local Vietnamese. Today is not very crowded, so it's actually ideal to take a picture. See, people have umbrellas as props. I mean to cover from the sun too, but as props. There's a gentleman singing Tết music inside. He's full on singing Vietnamese karaoke in the Bến Thanh Market. Wow, it's really hot out here. It can probably destroy the battery that we're on because we're filming for long hours under the sun. So hopefully our battery lasts. This shirt is nice. Looks like Hugo Boss style. You guys are new to the channel, make sure to click subscribe and like the video for more live streams. And let us know too what kind of stream you like to see. Oh, this gentleman again. He's a gentleman that asks for money from all the locals. So he's in a new outfit every single day. And as you can see, very new clothing and fresh. He asks you for money, right? Ask for money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him before. He asked every day for money.
Hey, okay.
You didn't give him?
Since I see him, yeah.
Yeah. He asked even local Vietnamese people, not just foreigners.
Here's that the very first step, and he showed me the Vietnam words and said that I can show Vietnam. And he said, "You're China, right?" Yeah, then he just switched it to China. Yeah.
You didn't give me any money, right? Okay, that's
I
good.
told him that I'm sorry, I have no cash on hand. Yeah, slide up to you.
He asked me 2 times because he don't remember my face. So he
Yeah.
asked me, and tomorrow he come back, he asked me again.
Wow, is there a tourist here?
He's a tourist. He told me that he traveled here and he found a job,
Yeah.
but he didn't find any job, so now he has no money.
Okay.
But I say, you look better than me. Like his dress is very nice. I'm like, you look rich. He's like, oh, I look good to talk to people, to give me money.
Okay.
It's very
That's
funny.
kind of job, yeah.
Yeah. You're traveling in Saigon? Yeah. You like it?
Yeah.
I'm from Canada.
You're from Canada.
Yeah. You're from mainland? Hong
Actually, born and raised in mainland, but I'm currently living in Hong Kong.
Oh, nice. I love Hong Kong. I just came here from Hong Kong.
Yeah, actually, in the lunch, and I said a couple from Sweden,
Yeah.
and then we talk a lot. I told him like I have a lot of foreign friends, especially from Europe and Americans.
Yeah.
They really like time in Hong Kong because it feels like back home.
Yes.
Yeah, and at the same time, they experience some Chinese culture as well. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's very built like for Western kind of culture, right? Because the British was there, yeah. And people don't speak a lot of English though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But English will be really easy to live in Hong Kong. Yeah. I mean, like at the very first time, like 5 years ago, when I was in Hong Kong for settled down for the first time 5 years ago, I tried to speak Mandarin to everyone, and seldom people can understand it. But if you speak English, so you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now they speak more Mandarin, right?
Yeah.
Recent years.
A lot more. Yeah.
But when you say people speak English, it's mostly in TST or Central. Outside, people don't really speak English.
Yeah, for sure. Especially in the rural. But the good thing is China have a lot of universities around in the rural areas.
Yeah.
So if you meet a professor or students, they will be good English. Yeah. But for the locals, live except for TST and Central or in Hong Kong Island maybe, that will be pretty hard to speak with English. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
What is the best area to live for a foreigner? If I travel to Hong Kong, what do you think is the best area?
I personally live in Hong Kong Island. That's really near Soho. So I really enjoy the time over here. But a lot of my foreign friends, especially for English speakings, they live in Hong Kong Island, but near Kennedy Town.
Kennedy Town.
It's like the west side of Hong Kong Island.
Okay.
Yeah, because that place is near to Hong Kong University.
Yes.
There is a lot of students and professors live there, so they can enjoy their life.
Is that near Eastern?
Eastern. Where is
North Point.
North Point is another side of the.
Oh, that's the east side.
Yeah,
So
that's
you're
the
talking
east
about west
side.
side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the North Point is more local compared to Kennedy Town.
Okay.
Yeah, because Kennedy Town is much closer to Central compared to North Point.
Oh, so when you say Soho, is Soho TST?
No, it's Soho in Hong Kong, like Lan Gui Fang.
Oh, Lang Gui Fang is Soho?
Yeah, okay. I would say
Oh.
it's more like the Central. It's more like the Central, the Soho, LKF, and the Middle East.
Yeah.
And Kennedy Town over here is there, and the North Point is like more like there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Soho is actually, or in general, Central is actually the best place to live. 'Cause-
Yeah, it's a little bit expensive. It's like you're living in the center of downtown.
yeah.
Yeah, they're very. There are a lot of bars, good restaurants, a lot of business people around. So we really enjoy our time over here. So whenever people want to have some like night finds,
Yeah.
they be held in Soho.
Oh, true. It's like
Yeah.
bars, shopping, work, everything is in Central.
Yeah. But in the North Point or maybe Saigon, this is a little bit easier than the North Point.
Yeah.
That'll be more chill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very local. That's why people don't speak English.
They
And
speak English,
a
yeah.
little bit,
English is
yeah.
good, yeah, but it's much more chill. Yeah.
What's the difference between Central and TST then?
TST is more, how do you say it? It's like a lot of people live in TST. It was because of the history, I think, because the Hong Kong Island was occupied by the English people, the English army, back to the old time. But the TST were a colon area that was because it's connected to mainland China. Because So when people want to get away from the war in mainland China, they move to TST. They
Oh,
move to
okay.
the Kowloon areas. So people try to swim across the Victoria Bay to get onto the Hong Kong island. Then they become the Hong Kongers at that time.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
newer.
kind of the history. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
So I think that's the reason why Hong Kong Island seems more modern compared to the Kowloon areas and other areas.
Oh, it's more modern in the island.
Yeah.
So over here, like Mong Kok and TST, it's gonna be older.
Yeah, Mong Kok or TST used to be a poor area,
Oh, really?
or it's used to be like for poor people to live in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So more like the Mong Kok has a lot of small shops
Yeah.
around the street, right? And you can see a lot of like Pakistanis or people from Southeast Asia
Yeah.
to live in Mong Kok because
Oh.
that place is much cheaper in rental.
Okay.
Yeah, and in food as well. But if you move to Hong Kong Island, you'll find a lot of business guys over here.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
So it's more younger and more modern vibes over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. But right now, in the old, it's called the old airport area, which is in the KDAC, that is developed recently.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a lot of new buildings built on the old airways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it looks really great right now.
Yeah, I see a lot of construction when I go to the
Yeah,
airport.
yeah.
I thought it's for airport workers, but people
Yeah.
live there?
That one was for airport workers especially, but they also have like commercial buildings to sell for sale.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's developing.
yeah,
That's good.
essentially yes. But for the old, like I mean, this is a Hong Kong island, and this is Kowloon area. The new airport is over here, right? This is a Hong Kong International Airport right now, but the old one was there.
Oh, I see.
That was so-called the most difficult airport or the nightmare for all pilots
Oh, it's
around
too
the
hard.
world because it's like really close to the town center.
Yeah.
So if you want to landing or take off, you have to flew all the way among the city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's too many
it's
high
just-
buildings.
That was so close to the buildings.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So now it's farther, but it's better.
Yeah.
It's so far to go. Like on the taxi, it's like 400 Hong Kong dollar to go into the town.
I mean, but that's kind of the reason why I love Hong Kong because I was born and raised in Beijing, right? But that is a really huge city.
Okay.
Whenever you want to like have a transaction, traffic from one place to the other one in Beijing, you have to take at least 1 hour to drive from one place to the other in Beijing. But in Hong Kong, it takes only 30 minutes to go everywhere you want.
Oh,
and
yeah, you're
MTR
right.
is really convenient because the city is small.
Yeah.
So even it is like 2 stops from one place to the other one, you can walk there. It's walking distance, I think. Yeah. For Beijing, it is really not possible to walk for 2 MTR stations in Beijing.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So one of my friends, she was born and raised in south part of China, a small town, and then she studied in, I think, in England, and then she came back to Hong Kong for work.
Okay.
So she never had a chance to visit Beijing before her 30th, I think. So there was a chance that she took a business trip to Beijing, and she saw from the map that it was like 2 blocks away from the place she lived to her office. She thought, okay, that'd be really easy for me to walk along the street and take the experience of the city and then to my office.
Wow.
And that is what she always do in Hong Kong.
People walking.
So she tried.
Yeah.
And he's told me that once she got down to the street, she was so confused because the street was so wide that it took her like around 5 minutes to figure out how to cross the street. Then she took a taxi.
So what's the biggest difference between Beijing and Hong Kong? Because they're both big cities, right?
I think it is hard to say that because I'm from Beijing, so I think Hong Kong is hard to say is a big city. Hong Kong is more like the downtown center for Beijing.
Okay.
Yeah, Beijing is really large. It's really huge.
Wow.
Yeah, but Hong Kong is more convenience than Beijing compared to Beijing because you can take MTR everywhere you want to everywhere you want. But in Beijing is maybe not possible, especially to the rural areas.
Okay.
Right. And in Beijing, people feel more distance to each other.
Really?
That's my feeling.
Wow.
That's my feeling because I live in Central and it's really small area in Central, but in Beijing, I mean, the part of like kind of conjunction between the rural area and the city, the town center.
Yeah.
So it was kind of people feel distance from each other because we all drive. But in Hong Kong, you can stand beside an MD from maybe JP Morgan, yeah, MTR, right? You can be friends.
Okay.
You can easily be friends with everyone you want.
Oh, no way. In Hong Kong, you mean?
Yeah,
So
in
people
Hong
are
Kong.
friendly and they talk to other people.
I mean, people in Hong Kong, a lot of people say Hong Kong is not a friendly city.
Okay, yeah.
But
Some people say that.
Yeah, I enjoy my time in Hong Kong. I feel like people are friendly.
Yes.
As long as you're polite, you speak good things to them,
Okay.
that'll be really easy to be a friend with them or like getting help from people around you.
Oh, so you're talking just like in public, you meet people, or you're talking about like a bar or a venue?
The bar or venue will be really easy to know each other, right? But in a public area, if you there was the same girl that I mentioned to you before. Her child was lost in MTR.
Oh, wow.
So it was because her mom take two children
Wow.
to their schools, and they have different directions. So there was one stop. Her mom held hand of the girl, and they got up the train, but the boy was left on the train. He didn't follow. So her mom was actually get mad, were like crazy. So she tried to call police. They called the MTR officers, and after a couple minutes, someone told them, "Okay, your boy is actually in the other station, and the officer is standing beside him because someone like took the boy down the MTR and delivered it to the officer."
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is pretty normal in Hong Kong, but in Beijing, I think it's because China is really large. It is pretty hard to get to know each other really well, right?
Everybody's more reserved than Hong Kong people.
Yeah. Like kind of like I think it's kind of because the recent history. Like if you go look back for another 20 years, like in my young age, the mainland China is like, how to say it? There are a lot of thefts. There are a lot of how to say it? The frauds maybe around.
Really? That dangerous?
Like 30 years ago, it should be 30 years ago. Yeah. So like people would tend to be more conservative in mainland China, especially in large cities. But
now,
for small cities, it is good because you almost know everyone on the street because you live here. Everyone lives here, and your parents know each other. Yeah.
Okay. What would you say is your favorite thing to do in Hong Kong? Like your pastime, your free time. What is the best place for hangout?
There are a lot of like mountains or hills in Hong Kong. A lot of trails. Hong Kong is really famous for its trails and nature scene. It's really interesting. I mean, Hong Kong is we would like to say Hong Kong is an international city with the finance hub as the finance hub for China, right?
Yeah.
But it's really amazing that China also have a lot of nature scenes.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
So,
they have a lot of they have the top 10, one of the top 10 trail in Asia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like hiking, maybe go to the beach, nature.
Hiking, beach, or you can sailing with your friends. There are a lot of like sailing boats. Yeah.
So you're very wholesome. You don't like the club bar scene. You like hanging out in nature.
Yeah. I also like hanging out with my friends in bars, especially for weekdays.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Central is the best place for all of that. To go to nature and also to go to the nightlife.
Like it takes just 20 minutes for me to walk from my home to my office.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
That will be 10 minutes from my office to the bar, and another 10 minutes from bar to my home. Yeah, so it's pretty easy to live in Central.
Yeah, easy to spend money.
So easy. Like I talk to my friends, like, hey, I don't think I make such less money last year. She said because you have spent everything in the pub, so you should try to like drink at home, or you can just move from Central to another place, then you will save a lot of money by that, and then you can maybe like save a lot of money by drinking.
Yeah, it's so expensive. I mean, the housing is the most expensive, right? But like, if we're talking about food and stuff, Hong Kong is actually very affordable outside of housing, right?
Housing is really expensive, but for food, I can't say it's affordable because it is more expensive in compared to mainland China,
Okay.
and more expensive compared to here as well. But I saw the price actually rose a lot in mainland China for the past 3 years or 3 or
Okay.
5 years. So it is affordable if you have a work in Hong Kong.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you're making
if
Hong
you
Kong dollar.
work and live in Hong Kong, you will feel it is affordable. But if you just like traveling, you will feel it's much more expensive compared to mainland China because
Okay.
in mainland China, like you can spend 1,000 RMB for a fine dining or maybe 3,000 as well,
Wow.
and you can also enjoy like 30 RMB food, yeah, or maybe like just 10 RMB street food in mainland
Okay.
China. But for Hong Kong, the canteen will cost you around, I think should be around 80
Hong
RMB.
Kong dollar? Oh, RMB.
Yeah, they're more like 1-to-1. Yeah, if
Oh,
you treat it
1-to-1.
as 1-to-1, it's actually should be 1 to 8.7 something. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. What is your favorite food in Hong Kong? Like, Hong Kong has a lot of good food. What is the one food that's known for in Hong Kong?
I don't know how to say it in English, but it's like 烧味.
I don't know what
Right?
that is.
It's like the roasted beef, the roasted like pigeon or goose.
You're
I don't know how
right.
to say it in English.
Peking duck.
No,
It's
not
like
Peking duck. Peking duck is for Mandarin.
roasted goose. Like
Roasted
golden
goose,
roasted goose.
yeah.
They put inside a big barrel
Yeah.
and then put like the goose and then it's
Yeah.
golden and crispy, right? Okay, that's the
I like
most.
that one, yeah.
Okay. More than dim sum, more than siu mai.
Dim sum is really great, but it's kind of different food if you
Okay.
compare to roasted goose. Yeah.
I agree. And no, I have to pick the gold goose too. It's so
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it's very savory, crunchy. You can eat it with rice or something,
Yeah.
or even put it in the bread. I think it tastes good too.
Yeah. So are you actually interviewing?
I'm a live streamer. I'm actually just walking around live streaming. But I wanted to talk to you because I saw the guy trying to scam you. But I'm going to walk to the Riverside. Yeah, I'm a live streamer on YouTube.
Oh, so
I'm-
how many fans do you have right now?
I have 2 channels. I have a Vietnamese channel that has 35,000, and I have an English channel that's newer that has 3,500.
3,500.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
on my English channel. Yeah, you can watch me if you want. You can watch the
YouTube,
English one.
right?
Yeah, YouTube. I'm on everything like Instagram too. If you use Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, I use Instagram.
Okay.
Can
Here.
you type in your channel, please?
Oh, this is
Hey.
smart. So
Yeah.
you don't get your phone snatched.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you guys want to follow me on Instagram? It's the same name as my YouTube channel.
Sure.
So Darren walking by. So this is the same name that is on YouTube.
Oh, so you
So-
actually live in Vietnam right now?
I do like interviews.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I follow like all around Asia. So like I told you, I was in Hong Kong before I came here,
Yeah.
and I find the vibe here to be more vibrant, to be honest.
Yeah.
But after talking to you, I have a new perspective. So maybe next time I go back, I'm gonna enjoy Hong Kong more.
Yeah.
But when I was there, I find that because I'm Vietnamese, so I connect with people very well here. But in Hong Kong, I feel a little bit out of place. It's hard to connect with people.
How did you learn Vietnamese?
My parents are Vietnamese, so I can speak Vietnamese, but I don't speak any Cantonese. And I live near the, Causeway Bay, North Point
Yeah.
area. So, like you said, it's more local.
Yeah.
So sometimes people don't speak that much English, especially older generation.
Yeah.
But here, I can talk to everybody. It's very fun. It's,
Yeah. I think maybe it's because you know Vietnamese. Yeah.
yeah, and also the weather here is better. Hong
It's
Kong does
too
get
hot.
cold, right?
It's actually too hot.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
I live in
Even though I'm from Hong Kong, I think it's really hot.
Oh yeah,
here,
no, Hong Kong is nice. It's like cool weather, and in the
Yeah.
winter it gets a little cold
Yeah.
even. So yeah, for sure. But I mean Canada where it's very cold, like minus 20, 30 degree.
Yeah.
So warm weather like just hits different. Like I really like warm weather because I've been in the cold for
Yeah,
so long.
Yeah.
And also I was born here when I was very young.
Oh.
Then I left Vietnam when I was young.
Okay.
So coming back here is, it's natural.
Yeah,
My body,
yeah, for sure.
it knows this is home.
Yeah.
It's in my
Your
DNA.
stomach told you that you should go back.
Yeah.
You should come back. Yeah.
So where will you be next? Are you gonna be here
No,
for?
there's no plan for me. It's just city walk today.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, next week, next month, are you traveling or?
No,
are you...
I will go back to Hong Kong because it's a spring festival right now for mainland China and Hong Kong. So
Okay.
my friends, they come from the mainland China, they will join me tonight.
Okay, so
Yeah,
your family
so-
will come here.
Yeah, so we plan to like visit Dalat for 2 days and then
Yeah.
come back to Ho Chi Minh for another 2 days.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Dalat will be very beautiful. I think Dalat is going to resemble Hong Kong weather. You will like it.
Yeah.
And also has a lot of nature. So that if you like the nature side of Hong Kong,
Yeah.
you'll definitely love Dalat.
Right.
It's the number one destination for Vietnamese people. So if you ask 100 Vietnamese people what is the best place they want to go, the number one answer will be Dalat.
Dalat.
Yeah. So you made a good choice. It will be fun.
Right.
But it's very mountainous, so be ready.
Yeah.
When you travel up there, it's gonna be. Are you
Yeah.
taking the van or the big bus?
Yeah, we are going to take the one.
The
No,
van?
we actually fly to Dalat and
Okay.
then we had a driver in Dalat.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
If you go all the way by vehicle,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a bumpy ride. So
because I have elder people to join and like, yeah,
okay, cool. What is your name again?
Fiona.
Fiona. All right.
Yeah.
My name is Darren.
Hi,
Of course,
Darren. Nice
Darren.
to
Welcome
meet
back.
you. Yeah.
So if anything, we'll connect through Instagram
Right.
and stuff. If I'm in Hong Kong or something,
let me know.
Yeah.
Sure.
I also want some advice about Hong Kong because
Yeah,
I'm so
sure.
new there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
sure.
All right, Fiona.
Bye.
Have a
See
good
you.
day.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Very nice Hong Kong lady. She's has a wealth of information, especially about mainland and Hong Kong. So Thanh Market is closed today. Hey Michael, how's it going? Oh, sorry, I was not reading the chat as I was doing the live interview. Actually, I came up just to make sure that she didn't get scammed by that random guy walking around trying to take everyone's money. And then we got chatting because she's from Hong Kong and I just came from there. But welcome to the chat, Michael. How are you doing and where are you from? What city are you watching from? Rooster says you should stay there. So you think I should stay in Saigon instead of traveling around some more? So let me know in the comment and stuff, guys, if you guys want to see me travel places or do you guys like the Saigon vibe? I don't mind either because I really love Vietnam, particularly Saigon. But I don't mind getting out at least for some time because when the traffic return to Vietnam after New Year, it's going to be so polluted. So if I have any motivation to leave Saigon, it'll be that. And also food too, to get new food. Because if you guys come here and you think Vietnamese food is good and cheap and convenient, well, those are the food that you don't want to eat. The street food that's cheap and convenient because the quality, you know what I mean? So as I live here longer, I actually avoid the food because it's cheap. Go to like medium places, you know, mid-price. Not to say that all cheap food is unclean, but you can vet it out, you know. If you find a place that nice, serves good food and is cheap, then you know, why not? You can keep going back there. Okay, Michael, you're from Nottingham, UK. Nice. We have a viewership from the UK. And actually, I've been meeting a lot of people in Vietnam too from the UK, different parts of UK actually. So it's pretty interesting. It's pretty nice. I didn't know there was a large audience that watched live stream on the UK. Over here, they're selling some stuff. Let's go check out what people are offering over here. They closed down the street, so it's kind of casual. You just kind of find an opening and cross. The main book street is over here. This is a new park that just opened up. We have a lot of miniature sculptures here. Oh, there's a little cafe here. That's nice. Chúc Mừng Năm Mới 2026. Oops, sorry. Sushi. Yen. Sushi is really good, but the raw fish is the issue, if anything. What are they playing here? Is it Pokemon? Oh, it's Hot Wheel. Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, nice. So the new Pokemon card. This is new. I never see this before.
I opened it.
Oh wow.
I buy the Pokemon it's a bookstore. I opened.
Oh wow. You can buy from the bookstore.
Yeah.
How much for a pack of Pokemon cards?
One about $5, bro.
$5.
Wow.
100,000
Yeah.
Vietnamese dong.
About that.
Yeah. Vietnamese love Pokemon.
Yes. Yes.
It is the most popular game. Most popular.
Yeah, bro. It's
Popular because the anime series
Okay.
people doesn't play that game that much.
So people don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. They don't play One Piece. Pokemon is the best.
yes.
Oh wow.
Not
And
a lot, bro.
not a lot. Oh, okay, only you. Look, you have a whole deck over here.
Awesome.
This is a whole deck, but this is special card in the plastic, and this is normal. Yeah. So this is a very rare card. So what is your most rare card? What is the most?
This one.
How much money this costs?
It's $22.
$22.
Yeah.
This costs 500,000 Vietnamese dong.
Yeah.
Rotom. Wow, this is new Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't know this one. I used to play the old Pokemon, and this Hot Wheel too. Wow. Oh yeah, $23 USD. That's your most. This is a rare one. Is it the hieroglyphic? Oh yeah, it is. It's shiny, shiny. Oh wow. So Vietnamese people love Pokemon card.
That's extra. This one. This is extra.
Oh yeah, special illustration, rare.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. There's some of them. The name is flashy too, right? There's some. The name is like golden or silver, even more rare. Okay. Very good. Thank you guys. Good chatting with you.
Have a good day, bro.
Yeah. What's your question?
Yeah, have a good day.
Have a good day. Yeah. Thank you very much. See you guys. Very nice kids. Interview them quickly on the gaming community in Vietnam. When I was a kid, like around their age, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh. So I don't know if any of you guys in the chat play collectible card games. But Yu-Gi-Oh is pretty fun. Magic and trap card and stuff. Running Bean seems to be doing good business today. It's very packed. International brand. Let's check the condition of our live stream, shall we? See if it's still running. Oh, there's some beautiful park benches here. Let's go sit on this one. So they did complete this area for New Year. The one funny thing is the cafe is located right beside the washroom. I don't know if that's the best place. Oh, there's even a diner over here. So this whole dining area is right beside this washroom. And then that one right there. So this is a female washroom, that's a male washroom. And they're building 2 eatery places right beside it. These kids are playing Lego. So they're buying stuff from the bookstore, the book market, a lot of toys and collectible cards, and then they come over here and play it. Happy New Year, Andy. What's going on? How's everything for you over there? Australia? Wait, can you hear me now? It might be a problem of the. Wait, you're telling me I've been muted this whole time? So, could be the battery. It looks like it's still on because the light here. Okay, so now you can hear me? All right, so it's a issue with the external mic. There's two components. So I guess if one of the component, something wrong with one of them, then it goes muted. Thank you, Retro Guy. You're a lifesaver for the $10 super chat and for letting me know that we're muted. So I'm gonna put this away, let it charge a little bit. But yeah, I was saying, how is your New Year over there? What did you do for Lunar Vietnamese New Year? I doubt it's as boring as Canada though, because Canada is super cold around this time, so we never do much. We have one day going out and, you know, watching some singer sing some Tết song, and then one day with family just cooking and then paying respect to our ancestors and stuff. But today in Vietnam is the visiting your relatives day. So they have the first day of New Year, which is today, is called Mùng Một. They go to visit your father's side, the paternal side of the family, like your grandparents and all your aunt and uncles from that side, and wishing them a happy new year and all the good fortune and money for the new year, and they give you lucky money. So yeah, I guess that's the lucky money for today that we got from the super chat. So it's in a red envelope. They give them lucky money and wishing them, you know, study well or better progress in their work, higher salary, maybe find a boyfriend, have a new kid for the new year. So it's a stressful time for a lot of Vietnamese people, especially the ladies, or like people who are single in their late 20s and 30s, because all the relatives would come and remind you that, you know, you're still single, you're getting up there in age, and to go find somebody basically as soon as possible and, you know, get hitched up. So going back to the hometown can be quite an experience, especially for the ladies, you know, hitting their 20s and 30s. And then the second day of New Year, you would visit your maternal side of the family, doing the same thing. And the third day, visiting your teachers. Even though in the West, you know, some people don't even respect their teachers, you know, throwing stuff at them, throwing garbage in their desk and pranking them because, you know, they don't like homeworks. The kids now, they're rebels. But in Vietnam, they treat teachers like secondary parents away from home. People very much respect their teachers and professors. And then the fourth and fifth day is for partying, hanging out with your friends, and, you know, just, yeah, degenerate stuff, whatever you want to do. Just have fun, basically. And then the sixth and seventh day is the slow return to normalcy. So going back to work, come back to the city, and getting ready for the new year, back to work. And then after the 8th and the 9th, everything is back to normal. So we're on the 1st right now of New Year. Celebration is in full swing. We're gonna cross into Book Street. Oh, that's a full red light right there. We capture her license plate. That's a pretty big fine. But of course, we never report anybody, even though I catch a lot of people breaking the rules as I'm streaming. So this is Pha Ha Sa, one of the biggest bookstore and brand in Vietnam. $20% off for New Year. They have Trump over here in Vietnamese. Kiyosaki. This is probably him like 30 years ago. Retro guy says it's boring and I work. No way. That's one thing about living in a Western country like the US, Australia, Canada, and even UK and part of Europe, is they don't recognize the Vietnamese or Lunar New Year. So it's like, okay, I know it's your new year, but coming to work. Like, Happy New Year, but you gotta come to work. So I know, because in my family, it's the same thing, right? In the evening time, we'll cook and we'll kum, which is like present food and do prayers to the gods and ancestors. And the next morning, you gotta wake up early to go to work. Unless you purposely booked it off, you gotta book off that day, like take a vacation day. Otherwise, it's just a normal day to go to work. There was a few fireworks at the temple. Yeah, that's good. In Canada, I don't think I've ever seen firework on Lunar New Year in Canada. Mainly because it's winter. People are not really out. And I'm not sure if regular people can do fireworks. I think you can. You can buy fireworks and use it. Or the law might be a little gray on that. I know years ago they banned it in Vietnam, but now you see like local neighborhoods, they do it all the time. Even yesterday I was in Bui Vien and there was a lot of people using fireworks. But it used to be banned because of like danger or some kind of hazard. Let's cross into Walking Street, but that looks really sunny and hot. The sun here is very intense. I mean, it does get hot in the summer in Canada too, but nothing like Vietnam. And right now it's getting a little better already. It's 3:30, right? But if you're out at like 1 or 2 p.m., it's unbearable. That's why a lot of people have long sleeve or they carry an umbrella with them in the sun. Especially Vietnamese ladies, right? They hate getting dark. In Vietnam, they prefer like the light skin because it looks more, what you might call it, like elite, like look like you're from the rich, wealthy class. And then if you're tan, you're from the working class. You look poor. Nobody wants to look poor, right? And in the West, when you have a tan, it's like you're healthy, you're working in the sun, you're active, so it's a good thing. But over here, it's the opposite. The people that are sitting inside, with AC, with the shade, those are the respected members of society. And the working class is just like poor people. I wonder how she kept her skin so white with those kind of outfits. We don't have this much celebration around books in the West, right? There's never like a book festival or book street. But in Vietnam, there's always some kind of book, like a celebration. There's even like a permanent book street near the cathedral and the post office. And then once or twice a year, they do this huge festival. And they hire like drum set singers and dancers and stuff just to celebrate the opening of Book Street. Because I guess they value education in Vietnam. If you grow up in a poor family, it's typically like you have to go to school, get good grades so that you can change your life by getting a good job. So everything since you're young is like education. You have to learn, get A+ in school, be top of your class, and then graduate and get the best job in an office. So very highly valued. All right, we're at the flower street. So let's check out this little part and then we'll cross into the actual flower street. The áo dài is very functional because it's nice, but also it's cool, like breathable fabric. It's very silky, cashmere kind of style. So even though it's like a long dress, it's very comfortable to wear in the heat of Saigon. I guess that's how it became popularized, right? And then worn for generations. This guy is definitely not cool and breezy though. He's got a huge furry outfit on. Auntie's taking a break after a long day of taking pictures with every corner of Flower Street. lot of people in red. Okay, so I guess not too much going on here during the day, just a lot of flowers. At nighttime though, this turned to a stage here beneath the feet of Mr. Ho Chi Minh. They do singing and dancing performances. And then this is kind of like where people stand to watch the performance. But in the morning, it's just like a picture taking place. I have not read a full book in 10 years. Yeah, I have read only a few books in 10 years. Basically, in the last 10 years, I probably read less books than I did while I was in school. It's just not fun. Some people just enjoy books, but I guess I'm not one of those people. It's too slow, I feel. Especially now we have podcasts and stuff, you know, you could be driving and doing other things and then still soak in the knowledge. And it's more casual, it's like conversational, whereas books is a little bit dry and rigid, right? I think we need a drink stop. Get some water or a nice cup of coffee again, or tea. It's so hot that the heat on here is boiling. It's like actually really, really hot, even though the shades has came over it. It's soaked in all the heat of the day. All right, we got a little bit of water left, and then we're gonna go grab a drink. Should we go in the coffee building? My favorite catinat down here, where all the fashionista hang out, or this fancy place. Actually, the fancy place looks like it's closed down for today. I think I vote the coffee apartment though, but wishing it was like 5 p.m. because that's like the ideal time for the golden hours of the sunset. Should we get someone to take a picture for us here? What do you guys think? Is this a nice picture? I like the Hoa Mai. Hoa Mai looks pretty good. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll get a picture, and you know, if it's not good, then we can always delete it. Hello, can you help me take a picture of myself? Are you Vietnamese? Oh, Korean. 안녕하세요. All right. Help me take a. You don't have to take the bottom. You can just take like from my. Okay. You want that in the background? Building and flowers. Thank you again. Have a good one. Happy New Year. Gamsamnida. I should have used what little Korean I have. All right, guys. 안녕하세요. Gamsamnida. What other Korean word should we learn? I met quite a few Korean here, actually. Even though Japan and Korea is right by each other, but a lot more Korean seems to like visiting Vietnam. I think there's a tighter bond between Korea and Vietnam in terms of trading as well as tourism. Maybe Koreans have like a better visa rule or something. But yeah, a lot of people in Vietnam learn Chinese and even Korean. Well, Japanese too, to be honest, because there's a lot of Japanese workers here and vice versa. They would go on trips to go work on contracts in Japan. like a year or two, make a bunch of money, and then come back to Vietnam. Because the currency difference, you know? So making foreign currency is always preferred. Wow, so beautiful, right? We got yellow background with red dresses.
Cái đó là cái gì?
Very festive. If there was a bull here, though, imagine it would go crazy with all the red. There's the Ông Thằng Tài. That's what you call this guy over here. He is like the lucky money guy for New Year. So people would have a statue of him in their home, usually dining room. Oh, he's asked for money now for the picture. So that's Ông Thằng Tài. On his hat, you can see the word Tài means money. Tài means money. Oh, let's see how much he's asking for. I'm guessing 20K. So it's like Vegas or New York. Yeah, Vegas. When I walk through the strip in Vegas, you got a lot of people like this in costume. Oh, he got 10K. He quickly took it, got out of there before any authorities see the transaction. So 10K comes out, he grabs it, he walks away. And there's a Mario here. I hope he doesn't charge me for filming him too. But you take a picture with him, that's 10K. Means pretty cheap, I guess. That's like 50, not even 30 cents USD. So he'll go in and approach the children for a photo. And then if they say no, he'll just walk away and on to the next. The kids love him because they look cute, right? Especially this one too. Some foreigners are now taking pictures with him. This Chanel is under construction. Retro guy says, say ho ayo. Ho ayo to a girl. Oh, so it's Joe ayo. Joe ayo. All right. Joe ayo. What does that mean? Nice to meet you. I think Yepuda means pretty. What else? Oishi. I think that's Japanese. Itadakimasu, gasaimasu, oyasumi, Ohio. All right, let's enter into Flower Street. It's gonna be crowded. So here's a virtual tour of Saigon 2026 Flower Street, the year of the horse. Din Nga. Oh, sorry, it's called Bin Nga. Who knows what Bin Nga even means? What does this mean? There's a year of the horse, but it's the Bin year. There's a QR code here. I'm not sure what it's about. If you guys are interested, câu chuyện ngày Tết, Tết story. So you want to hear about the Tết story? You can scan that and check it out. Yellow seemed to be the theme for this year walking street, and good thing we got yellow blending right in with the environment. A lot of sunflower and bum cup. Bum cup is actually very good to drink in the tea. It's chamomile tea. I'm sure we're gonna walk through a lot of people's picture during this little journey of ours. This doesn't look like Saigon. Let's go check this out. Looks more like New York. Oh, we got another live streamer here. Usually people live stream on TikTok in Vietnam. So that looked like the Empire State Building. Oh, they got every color covered here. Leaving their bags around. Typically in Saigon, you wouldn't throw your belongings everywhere like that. But when you have a good picture, they don't care anymore. She's feeling the beat. She's dancing. We're gonna get copyrighted strike for this dead music, probably. It's very nice, guys. Check out the paper flower. There's a whole row of paper flowers. Oh, the tongue tie guy made his way down here. So I guess he's making a big round. Well, at least he's taking money for taking a picture. Not like that one dude we saw going around asking people for a donation on his translator app. But the authority don't take that lightly, the people around here. The other day I saw one of the park rangers. He took away a whole setup of one of the street vendor, like all of her inventory. He just drove away, dragging it behind him. But it's kind of unfortunate because there's so many vendors. So if the cops catch you, then everybody else can flee and run away. So it's kind of unfair because they're all doing the same thing, but only one gets caught. So I guess the slowest one gets caught. It's kind of like you're being chased by a lion, and the slowest guy or the guy that gets kicked down gets eaten, so everybody else runs away. That's how it feels like. Everybody scrambles and run everywhere with all of their inventory. They're selling balloons, snacks, all types of stuff. So they have little corners like this where you can take pictures. And over here, for some reason, there's an Indonesia booth. So is this sponsored by Indonesia? Kuala Lumpur. Oh, there's a Malaysia over here, and an India. So I guess a collaboration with the neighboring country to promote tourism or something. So it's only a few countries that get featured. Not everybody gets to be on walking street. So here it is. This is Cambodia. Oh, sorry, Laos. It says right there. Cambodia has like a little temple on the flag. Yes, this is Thailand. Yep. You can tell by the big elephant with the little temple roof on his head. Cool. I didn't know this was Thailand. Looks like a dream, what do you call it, dream catcher? Oh, this is a very good time because it's cool, good temperature. We get the shade from the building and the tree now. And also you get better lighting for your picture. At nighttime, it looks very creepy. It's very hard to take a picture. Wow, it must be hard with all that makeup. You can see it melting off even. But I guess, sorry. These ladies are gills too. They're American, I assume. Oh, this is very beautiful, full bloom flowers. So it's perfectly blown, all the flower. And see this one right here is too late. This one's considered late because there's a lot of buds that have yet bloomed into flower, as you can see here, right? And there's only a few, but that one is perfect. And then when all the petals come down, that's when it's too late. So great timing for that tree. This one, not so much. It's gonna bloom in a week. And this one is in the middle. But yeah, you want it to be like that on New Year Day. She got a cool dress on, very Asian and colorful. It's like a piece of art that you're wearing. Oh, it's beautiful rainbow looking arch here. Oh, very nice. This is probably prime time for them to make some cash. This is like Alibaba style, like the Yue, like the village type of attire. Sunhua Tower, like maybe a Chinese corporation or Hong Kong. Oh, you got a beautiful breeze here off of the Saigon River. So this direction here, we're heading toward the river. Oh, a ton of people at these cafe and restaurant here. So it's a perfect time for them because a lot of people are here taking picture, hanging out, and then they gotta go somewhere to eat and drink. So the whole patio is completely full. I guess the coffee building should be doing well today as well. What's this? This is clay. I don't think this is part of decoration. When I was young, we used to play with that. Like we used to make soldiers and stuff out of clay. That's like poor people's toy. If you guys grew up in the village, then you would know. We use sticks and branches and like incense stick and then put together with clay to make toy soldiers and cars and tanks and trucks and stuff. It's a golden horse. I mean, Vietnamese or Asian people in general are really like the horse. So it's easy to make decoration with horses. Because there's a painting called Mã Đáo Thành Công. 8 horses together signifies success. So a lot of homes, they have a painting with 8 horses running in the wild. So horse is like a strength and resilience and successful kind of symbolism. But one animal they like more than the horse, you guys can probably guess it, is the dragon. Asian culture absolutely loves the dragon. Very mystical, again, power and strength. Just pure energy and dominance. And there's something very masculine about the dragon too. So a few years ago, it was Year of the Dragon, and they have like beautiful, flowing, huge dragon all around this park. So after a long day of taking pictures, everyone just sitting down, taking a rest. Not rude just to say to a Korean girl, all right, means I like you. Oh, okay, interesting. So it's like a nice way of saying, oh, okay, you're cool. I like your vibe. So this is Joeo. That's a new one. Which country girl do you think is the nicest there in Asia? From which nation? Well,
Okay.
with built-in bias than Vietnamese girls, because I can just understand them on a deeper level because of the language, and they're raised very traditional with good values. So yeah, Vietnamese girl is top of the head answer. Oh, this is really nice. A horse with a carriage of flour in a meadow of wheat. So this is like rice grains, or is it just grass? Oh, look at this. There's real vegetable over here. So we got cherry tomatoes, organically grown. And then we have cabbage or lettuce over here. That's real lettuce. Seems very Singapore style. Oh, look at that. Oh. Careful of the bird poop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody disturbed the birds. I mean, everyone's cheering, but I'm trying to dodge them because you never know. They can poop on you. It's pigeons. ton of pigeons. Everyone's saying it's beautiful. There's a big horse head over here. I disconnected for a little bit there. Oh, this is where all the orchid flowers are. A very beautiful flower too. They have a nice New Year beat in the background. It always awakens something in you if you are Vietnamese and have celebrated some New Year in Vietnam, at least one. Something about the New Year vibe, it just awakens a very nice feeling, nostalgic feeling within you. Flower market, beautiful dresses, and festive New Year music. Especially in Saigon. This is fancy. This is the umbrella for the royalty, kings and queens, when they used to travel out of the palace back in the day. It actually hasn't been that long ago that Vietnam had kings and queens. I would say maybe 100 years. You guys can fact check me. But yeah, around there, 100 years ago, we still had a king. Flying horse, it looks like. And they got this very fancy decors. This building here kind of ruined the scenery though. It's an old building that's been deserted for like a decade now, and still nothing has been built. But that's primary location. It's overlooking the river and Nguyễn Huệ walking street. And yeah, perfect location, but too bad they didn't finish it. It's a very long street, so you know, you get a nice outfit out here, guarantee you have a good picture. Just take different angles. Some people even get a change of clothing, so they carry a bag with different accessory, maybe a jacket or something, a scarf, so you get different outfits. Something wrong with the speaker. It's like popping on and off. Oh, there's a drone here. Hello, drone. I think it belongs to the local media company because you probably have to get a permit to fly that thing around. There's some governmental offices around here and military bases that definitely don't want that around. I just noticed there's a art piece here. In Da Nang is where they have a lot of these art pieces, structures around. This is fake sunflower. This red thing is called hoa mầm gà. It's a thing that grows on top of the rooster's head. And this is bông hoa vàng thọ. So this is a 10,000-year-old flower, which means it will bless you for 10,000 years of age. And this is Ông Đồ, the calligraphy man. So he'll write you a nice piece of calligraphy for a fee on like a fan or a scroll or even a piece of rock. Any item that you like, he'll write beautiful calligraphy on it to wish you good fortune for the new year. Never heard this song before. I think New Year is so popular that probably people invent and write new songs every year for it. Good to see that they're celebrating the village lifestyle as well. So this here represents the village lifestyle by the shore. So this is a net. People catch fish, and those are buoys. So they are floating devices. And these are the things that they go out to catch shrimp, fish, and squid in. And there's a paddle. So this is for the people that live along the ocean. Fishermen, basically. Fishing village. Somebody's not happy. She's super tall for a Vietnamese girl. There's some vendors on the side too that sells fast food if you guys want to eat. Oh, we're just crossing to people's pictures. Oh, there's a washroom downstairs. You guys need to go. But I can imagine how dirty it is with all the people coming down. You can kind of almost smell it from up here, actually. Hello, David. Happy New Year, buddy. Thank you so much. Wishing you all the best, you and your family, for the new year. What are you doing today for Lunar New Year? Oh, this is where everybody is. They're trying to get a picture of this. So this is a big piece here at the eastern end of the walking street. Looks very magical as well. Very godly. Oh, we reached the Saigon River. Everybody's waiting to get in front of this. There you go, 2026. Today is a family day, so you see everybody traveling with their family to take pictures. So like I said, on the 4th and 5th day, that's when you break out and hang out with your friends. But the first 2 days, it's got to be for family. What are these buildings? Like business offices? Should we go in and grab a drink or some food? Or do you guys want to see the Riverside? There's a ton of people on the Riverside too. I'm not sure if there's any decoration though. Actually, just from here, I see a huge section of Bat Dang Park being blocked off. So let's get closer to confirm. But I think we'll grab some food because the Bat Dang River, there's no access for today. Let's go find out. It's the perfect weather, guys. It was hot an hour or two ago, but now it's starting to get into the perfect zone. Sun is just about to go down a little bit. The breeze right off of the river. Very nice and cool winter weather in Vietnam. So imagine this is what winter looked like in Asia compared to like the snowy gray sky of Canada or northern United States, or even the gray sky, rainy days of London, UK. Very refreshing, right? This is kind of like a chill out sitting place. It's brand new. It was never here before actually. There's a beautiful tree here. This used to be blocked off and it was used for advertising, much like this, like a billboard. But now they open it up and they made a little park out of it. It's actually very nice. Oh, it's very chill, not as crowded as over there. So if you guys want to get a corner to yourself for a dead picture without people behind you stuck in your picture, then this is pretty nice. More simple, but less crowded. So Bat Dang Park is, I think, blocked off all the way, as far as the eye can see. I wonder what they're doing to it. Huh, what a shame. So it's only open this little section here. I bet you if you go down here though to Catinat, there's probably another section where they'll open up again. I kind of want to go hang out down that way too, on Catinat. And also Japantown is down this way. You guys walk down there, got a lot of Japanese food. But for the sake of our live stream and battery, we're at 8%. Let's try to get something closer to this area. I think there's a Hong Kong place on this side, just about 20 meters down. Hello, Constantine. How's it going? Thanks for joining the live stream. Where are you watching from? They're playing very old Vietnamese dead music. Like music from 40, 50 years ago. But it sounds very nice. The melody, it sounds like angelic. So I actually enjoy it quite a bit. I actually think that the old music is better than the New Year music now. Because they're trying too hard now, to create New Year music. So it seems kind of forceful, and the language that the younger generation, the language they use is not as deep and not as beautiful as those old scholars and poets that write the beautiful song like back 30 years ago. So this is an example of an old song and it sounds very nice. The melody is very relaxing, very heavenly, and a beautiful, clear voice. And then if you listen to the words, it carries a lot of meaning. And it's very poetic. It's not like straightforward, There's like hidden meaning behind words and the way they play on the words. So it's actually very nice. Let's find that Hong Kong place. Is it this one? No, it's not here. Constantine says, all good in Chicago. Nice, Chicago, one of the nicest and most modern cities in the States. Is it cold there? I bet. Maybe some snow around February. Because Chicago is not that far from Toronto or New York. What's fun to do in Chicago, by the way? Oh, they have some Korean food here. What is it? Tteokbokki. They have some sushi roll. Cơm cuộn, bánh xếp và chân gà. So chicken feet. And over here they have a lot of sausages and meatball. And also juice different type of flavor juice. Ice cream machine. So this is a flower street in here. It looks beautiful with the red and yellow leaves dropping. It's a nice backdrop. Now here, usually this is where all the cars and vehicles would go by, but it's very peaceful now. So it seemed like the Hong Kong place might have closed down. It used to be down here. But that's Saigon for you. One day is a restaurant, another day it's all spray painted up and they ripped the signage right off of there. It's hard to survive here. This is a pho place. Looks quite empty, but I think because it's empty, we can probably film in there no problem. They have beef, pho đuôi bò, which is oxtail, and chicken. Sam Ngọc Linh. So it's a place that used to sell ginseng, but now they put the ginseng right into the pho soup, and they turned to a restaurant instead of a traditional drink company. Constantine says it's warmer this week and maybe one more snowfall for the year. Really? That's not too bad. Only one more and it's still mid-February. That's not too bad. This is Times Square, Saigon. Fanciest place on the strip here. So what do you guys do for fun in Saigon? Do you know anything about the Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year over there? Do they do any celebration? So here's the famous coffee building. As you can see, everybody got their camera pointing upward. But I think we need some food. We need some carbs and protein before coffee. But look how beautiful that is. At least 20, 30 shops up there. Half of which are coffee. Very colorful and like an old quarter kind of feel. Oh, gong cha is pretty good. It'd be nice if they built a little balcony up here, no? Oh, there's also a chagi here, so we have some option. This is a no-sitting gong cha though. It's tiny, you just go in and out. But the chagi is very fancy here, so we can maybe check that one out. Phê La is also a nice spot too, around this area. It's like a Dalat tea place. Guys, we are at 2%. I don't think we can make it to a charger. All the good restaurant is on this side of the walking street actually. Over here is like mostly cafes. Like this one right here, they're selling milk tea for real cheap. Let's see what the price is. That's why there's a lot of people lining up. But too bad they don't have a sitting area. Oh, it's only 7K. That's like 20 cents, 25 cents for a drink. Damn, we have to come back here. It's so cheap. But is there a place for me to charge my battery? No, it's not going to be possible. That lineup is probably like 10 minutes to get a drink. But 7K Vietnamese dong is 25 cents US for a whole milk tea. The retro guy. I'm trying. We're at 1% now. I think we might have